All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you guys get all the updates whenever we release video content on the channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. Make sure y'all following us on social media on our Instagram. Also, make sure that you guys check out our Facebook channel, facebook.com/Ticket TV. All these links are going to be in the description box below. You guys can also catch our podcast show. Make sure y'all subscribe to our podcast show. We'll have all the hidden content that you guys didn't see from our podcast show. So all of the links will be pinned below. Salute to everybody who donates to the stream. And we're going to get ready to get started with this stream today now. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Much love, honor, respect, and appreciation.
All right, you guys, so press 2 in the comment section if y'all can hear me. I need y'all to press 2 in the comment section if you guys can hear me. We're going to get right into this video, man. Salute to everybody. Got a mic check real quick. Y'all press 2 in the comment section if you guys can hear me. I need y'all to press the number 2. Y'all can hear me? All right, let's get right into it, man. Salute to everybody, man. Hopefully y'all having a great morning. And let's get right into this information, man, as according to the reports, man, got a new report that's out. It just came out late last night. I was going to do the video last night, but I decided, I said, well, let me wait till the day because it's just too late. I already did a different video last night. But, also shout out to the Wealth Ladder podcast. Make sure you guys go subscribe to that podcast. Salute to the brother who sent me the donation and asked me to shout out your podcast. The brother sent me a nice size donation, asked me to shout out the podcast. And if you guys want me to shout out y'all podcast or y'all show, all you got to do is send a nice size donation to the Cash App or PayPal, and I'll do it. But salute to the Wealth Ladder podcast. Salute to them, man. And I appreciate you guys for hitting me up in the Cash App, showing love, supporting the channel. Now, let's get into this. And the link is pinned at the top of the comments if y'all want to donate Cash App, PayPal. But let's get into this. So according to the reports, now there are new reports out, you guys, that there's more witnesses that have come forward, a new witness. Apparently, according to the New York Post, there is a new witness that has come forward. Basically, and according to the report, it says that inside Sean Diddy Combs' Hampton X parties, it says it featured, quote unquote, you know what rappers who were high on you know what, according to a new witness. Now, let me get into this article and let you guys know exactly what the article is talking about. So it says that hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs alleged freak-off party stunned one drug dealer. Now, apparently, this guy who allegedly himself was a drug dealer is coming forward and testifying to news outlets and probably to the feds in this case. But it says that, hip-hop mogul Diddy Combs' alleged freak-off party stunned one drug dealer after he saw household name celebrities having you-know-what with each other. Now, it said the dealer said that Diddy opened the door to his former Hamptons mansion in nothing but a robe and brought him through the back bedroom to make the deal, the C deal. I ain't gonna say that word on YouTube, but y'all can see it right there on the screen. So it says that weird-ish was starting to happen. Celebrity guys effing each other is what this witness says. He says there were back bedrooms and it was like an inner sanctum is what he said. And it keeps going. It says that, and two of the people, he says two people you would not think would be hooking up, rappers. That's what shocked me. This dealer told the newspaper. He says, I won't say names, but there were rappers that I immediately lost respect for and could not take seriously ever again, is what he said. Once again, this witness says that I won't say names, but there were rappers that I immediately lost respect for and could not take seriously ever again. Now, there are allegations from another man where he names rappers' names, but I will not name their names on this stream. There is another past interview where there is a guy who named rappers' names and made these claims as well. He also claimed that, he was a worker for P. Diddy. He claimed that he was, one of the workers for P. Diddy. and he's named rappers, but now there is a drug dealer apparently that has come forward to testify against P. Diddy. Now, get this. Now, he did say he did not see at this time that he was there. He said he did not witness P. Diddy getting involved in the activity when he was there, but he said that he witnessed the other rappers having activity. Now, I'm gonna say this to you guys. He says that two people you would not think would be hooking up, rappers. That was shocked to me. He said the dealer told the Post. He said, I won't say names, but there were rappers that I immediately lost respect for and could not take seriously ever again, quote unquote. This article's coming out of the New York Post. It said the the drug peddler added that many people at the party, which included a mix of female rappers as well and hookers, were allegedly high on blank and blank. Now, also, Diddy's gonna have a lot of people testifying against him, man. Also, in the article, he says that's when I got the blank out of there. He said, noting that he did not see Diddy partake in any sexual activity at that event. Now, it also goes on to say in this article that Diddy's 4,500 square foot East Hampton mansion was the venue for his annual celebrity-studded white parties, attended by many of the biggest stars in Hollywood, including blank, blank, and blank. However, there's no suggestion that any of those celebrities were present on the night that this source was there. So again, this source is claiming right here in the New York Post that he witnessed two famous rappers that we all know, according to him. And he said that he lost absolute respect for those rappers instantly when he saw them allegedly, he claims, having relations with each other at this Diddy party. Now, again, there have been claims of this from other people. Other people have made these type of claims against Puff uh, in the media in the past. But, man, it seems like this thing is going to get real crazy, y'all, because it seems like a lot of people were either in or involved in these situations. Now, again, you know what I'm saying? It ain't my place to say names. It ain't my place to speculate names. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here. I'm going to say it again. It's not my place to say the names. It's not my place to speculate the names. That's not my place to speculate the names. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's responsible for me to say names that people I think it is and just put that even in the atmosphere if I don't have no evidence that that is true. You know what I mean? That's just not what you do. But the fact that this guy is saying this, he's probably going to say this to the feds under oath, under the penalty of perjury. And if he does say this, they're probably going to ask him names in court. And if he says names, this definitely could destroy families, lives, reputations, and that much more. This could destroy the entire industry as you know it and as we all know it. The fact that this guy is even claiming that he himself was a dealer, he is willing to incriminate himself as being a dealer in order to give information on Diddy's parties. That is insane. So that just goes to let y'all know how deep this thing is, that people are willing to come forward as criminals, admitting that they're doing criminal activity. Because this guy apparently admitted that he is a drug dealer. But he's also saying that, he witnessed these things. So that's why I told y'all they're gonna have people that turn into witnesses that were probably should have been charged as criminal activity. But I mean, the fact that they're gonna give the feds the information, I mean, you guys see it right here. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in, man. We should get over 1,000 likes easy in this video. But for you guys who don't know what's going on, salute to all of y'all that just came in the chat. This is a live stream right here. some of you guys might not know, there is a brand new report coming out the New York Post, basically stating that now a new witness has come forward to the press claiming that he personally was a dealer for P. Diddy, and he is claiming that he, while he was, I guess, allegedly doing a transaction with P. Diddy, during one of the parties he was, I guess, transporting P. Diddy, whatever he needed, substance he needed. He is claiming that he witnessed two famous rappers that we all know having certain activities together that, they were basically having, man-on-man activity. And he claims he witnessed this. Now, again, you guys can go look up the article yourselves after this video's over with. And it says that, the mogul Sean Diddy Combs' alleged freak-off party stunned one drug dealer after he saw a household name celebrities having sex with each other. It says that the dealer said Diddy opened the door to his former Hamptons mansion in nothing but a robe and brought him through to a back bedroom to make a blank deal. So this dude is putting himself in criminal activity. And I'm going to say this again. This guy's putting himself in criminal activity. And I'm going to say this to everybody in the comment section. It's not good for you guys to say names. I mean, if you broke, you're going to run around here and say this stuff. But if you actually have money and something to come after, it's not good to say names and you don't have that actual evidence, because that's where it comes in defamation of character. When you're saying people's names and you don't have that evidence that they're involved. That's why this is a dangerous game. And, these guys is coming forward. This guy right here, think about this, y'all. I told y'all this yesterday. You got guys that are willing to implicate themselves in crimes. So this dude, by him saying this witness, he's implicating himself in a crime. He's literally saying, he's admitting that he's a dealer. He's admitting that he went to do a transaction. So this dude is admitting his crimes, but he's doing this, in my opinion, because he probably knows he's on tapes. And think about this, y'all. If these guys know they're on tapes, if Diddy had tapes all throughout the house like they say he do, then these guys are got to come forward as witnesses. Bro, this shit gonna get real bad. So he's got to come forward as a witness versus as a defendant. Because remember, if they can get him on tape doing this, they'll put him under as a co-defendant on the RICO, basically saying you were contributing to this stuff. And so it's better, I guess, for them to come out as a witness versus a co-defendant. So that's why you're going to see people who put themselves in criminal activity, because they probably know it's on tape. If the feds got the tapes like they say they got, they got a lot of this stuff on tape. They say they do. The feds already say they have tapes of ladies getting their head hit against car windows and stuff like that. They got tapes of this activity of the quote-unquote freak-offs and the allegations that they're claiming against Diddy. They say they got it on tape. So anybody that's defending this stuff, once they go to court and the feds actually play the tape in court, now whether or not we'll be able to see it, we don't know, because you don't know if the trial's going to be on TV or not. But the people that are witnessing it in the court, when they play those tapes in the court, there's no cap that nobody can put on this. There is no cap nobody can put on this. And I don't think those tapes can leak now, because they're they're confiscated and in the of the feds, unless Diddy had more tapes hidden in a different place that the feds didn't raid, that somebody else is holding on to release in case a last ditch resort. So if, Diddy might have been smart, and Diddy might have said, you know what, they might raid my home, so I'm not going to keep all this in the homes. I don't think he has all those tapes in those homes. I believe he has them with another party that they don't know about. And I believe that he has that as a last ditch, situation, to where if he feels like he's up against it for real, he can use that. And I think that he probably has some real powerful high people on there, high level people on there. I'm just being honest with y'all. Listen, again, you have a dude that's implicating himself as a criminal. This report is saying that this dude is claiming himself that he was a drug dealer. So it's not like he's saying, hey, nah, I'm just an innocent guy who was bystanding and eyewitnesses. No, he's saying that, and shout out to my boy with the $50 donation in the cash. My boy JB, salute to you, man. He said, great information. Take a salute to you, brother. I'm just giving you what's going on right now. So if you got a guy who's implicating himself, I'm telling y'all this. This is what I think is going on. I think the feds got this on tape. I think that a lot of these people are scared that the feds got them on tape. So they're willingly giving up stories now and becoming witnesses so they cannot become co-defendants. Because remember, in the RICO, they can charge any of these people who they felt like was, uh, working with P. Diddy or, in coherence with P. Diddy. They can file them as co-defendants. I think that people are afraid they on them tapes. Don't nobody know who's on those tapes that the feds got. So I think a lot of these people are willingly coming forward. When you get that many witnesses coming forward or people coming forward, they're not all witnesses. A lot of these people was working in those situations and they're turning because they don't know if they're on tape or not. I think that think about this. What dude would be a drug dealer? Come out and say, yeah, I was a drug dealer and I, had a transaction with P. Diddy in his home and I witnessed all of these things. And I was dealing, this dude is admitting to dealing, the C word to Puff. Look at the article right here. Nobody comes out and does this unless you're trying to get ahead of this, or unless you're trying to become a witness and not be a co-D. You know what I'm saying? So it said the dealer said that Diddy opened the door to his former Hamptons mansion in nothing but a robe, and brought him to a back bedroom to make the blank deal. Y'all see that right there on your screen. I ain't gonna read that word, but y'all see what type of deal he said. He said weird-ish was starting to happen. Celebrity guys bleeping each other. There were back bedrooms, and it was like an inner sanctum, is what he said. Also, that he said people you would not think would be hooking up, rappers. That's what shocked me, the dealer told the Post. He said, I won't say names, but there were rappers that I immediately lost respect for and could not take seriously ever again, right? He said, he added that many of the people at the party, which also included a mix of female rappers and hookers. So this dude is he's claiming, look, so he's quote unquote, he's putting in female rappers that was there as well, and he's saying and hookers. So he's making it seem as if, yes, these were paid transactions because that's what a hooker is. He says they were already high on those two drugs right there in front of y'all's face. And he's saying he witnessed this. Now, if you got people saying they witnessed this and they're putting themselves in there as criminals themselves, but are willing to flip, bro, Diddy's not gonna be able to overcome this. It says, that's when I got the bleep up out of there, he added, noting, now peep this is how y'all know that they're gonna probably take what he's saying credible. He says, noting that he did not see Diddy partake in any sexual activity at the event. So at that event, this guy is saying, I didn't see Diddy partake in any activity. I saw two famous rappers, is what he said, you know, um, having, relations. And he said he immediately lost respect for him. You know what I'm saying? And so the rappers, he said he immediately lost respect for the rappers that he saw at this party, man. And so I'm gonna tell you guys something. That's not the only time, and I'm gonna tell y'all that is not the only time that there have been people that have spoken out against that. There's also a guy who is supposed to be a gang member that came out and claimed the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He claimed uh, that Diddy also took him to one of those uh, type of parties where men was on men. He claimed that. And he said basically, that he was escorted up there. You know what I'm saying? He went up there. He was rolling with Diddy. And that he went up to a room And he said that he saw these activities as well. He said he got the hell up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He said he got up out of there. That's what he said. And he said that you know, he said that this is what he saw. Now, I'm not gonna say his name. There is an interview that's out there right now where he's saying this. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, and so he's claiming that he was with, I guess he was with Diddy, and he said that Diddy took him with him, and he said he didn't want no parts of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. And so, I mean, bro, with all these people making these allegations and stuff like this and saying these things, bro, it's just, and then I saw Gene Deal the other day naming off a lot of people he was saying that was influencing and grooming Diddy, man. Man, they're gonna bring a lot of people in on this, man. Because it's a lot of people just talking about and naming names. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, bro, they're gonna bring a lot of people in on that. Somebody asked me in the comment section, do I think Gene Deal is gonna be a witness? Well, no, because of the time frame of the situation. I told you guys that the other day that Gene Deal is only talking about. The people say, oh, well, why? And Gene Deal went off yesterday too. Gene Deal was upset. I saw Gene Deal stream yesterday where Gene Deal was upset about that. Gene Deal went off because Gene Deal was basically saying that, you know, that, people was basically saying he should be implicated too because he was there, he witnessed it, and Gene Deal snapped. And he was like, nah, y'all got it messed up, basically, is what he was saying. He was like, he said it in his stream. Matter of fact, let me pull it up right now because I watched his stream yesterday when he said that. And I want to put that on. I wanted to talk about that today because he got real upset yesterday when somebody said that to him on his show. And I was watching his show yesterday, and he got real upset about that. Matter of fact, let me see if I had that right here. I think it was at the 18-minute, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I think it was right here. I know he was very upset about that. I heard it just like Suge heard it. I heard it like everybody else heard it and didn't want to say nothing about it. People didn't want to say nothing about, oh, why he ain't said way back then. You ain't been listening. I've been saying this same thing. I was working for Puff, and I still went on a motherfucking MTV and VH1 and told them the story. Because I didn't need them. They needed me. They needed what I represented in the dudes in the streets that backed me, that wouldn't be extorting them, that wouldn't be doing the shit that other people was getting at them. They wouldn't get at them like that because Big Gene is a part of them. Big Gene is a part of Black Hands. Big Gene is a part of Slick and the Family. It's some shit that y'all would never understand, and I don't really have to explain to y'all. So Gene basically was saying that a lot of people been trying to like implicate him and saying, "Oh, you was complicit." Well, this is not true because Gene Deal was not working with Diddy at those years. You guys got to remember the years that they're complaining about in the complaint in the lawsuit, not in the lawsuit, excuse me, in the Fed's case, they're talking about 2008 and now to now. Gene Deal stopped working with Diddy way before 2008. The stories Gene Deal be telling about Diddy be stories that he's witnessed about, how Diddy, he claims that Diddy got into it with his mom and he was fighting Diddy and certain. If you listen, Gene Deal always talks about how he was fighting Diddy and getting into it with Diddy, and him and Diddy had beef throughout their time as working together. You know what I'm saying? He claims that Diddy was not like he turned into. Now, Gene Deal has claimed that in his interviews. He said that the way Diddy is now, allegedly, he said Diddy wasn't that way back then, even though he shows signs of, Gene Deal alleges that, he did not personally see the violence with Diddy and Kim Porter, but he said he saw the aftermath and that, he would always, get into it with Diddy over that. And him and Diddy had big rips and nearly got to blows over that alleged disrespect of his own mother, alleged, I guess putting his hands on his own mother allegedly. and just disrespect of other guys that Diddy had around them that they came up with is what he was saying. And so these are the things that Gene Deal was talking about. And Gene Deal, I guess, was so upset because he was saying that people saying that I'm implicated with Diddy. He said, how am I implicated with Diddy when I've been telling the police about Diddy since the whole big situation? So if you guys remember, Gene Deal was the one, I think, that was doing the point outs and stuff like that. And I think that when him and Diddy had fell out, he went worked back with Diddy just for a small period, and then him and Diddy just really fell out, and then that was it. And so now Gene Deal after that, I think that was like, I can't remember what year that was. I don't know, 98, something like that. But then after that, I think Gene Deal had cut off him and Diddy, and then he had been on a warpath against Diddy. If you guys remember, he'd been the one that's been out here basically the entire time telling people about Diddy. Nobody listened in those beginning years. Those first 5 or 6 years, nobody listened to Gene Deal. Gene Deal was out here talking about this all throughout the time. You guys got to remember, the internet wasn't as prevalent as it was now with YouTube, the interviews, all that other stuff. So when you saw Gene Deal saying this stuff, you saw these things on various outlets, but they were out there. It wasn't like it wasn't out there. It just wasn't as popular as it is now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think Gene Deal went off, because people are saying, oh, well, you witness all these things. Gene Deal is telling you what he's saying. People are telling him, and things that he witnesses what Gene Deal said. Let me get to this.
Take that hammer and just start knocking at the Empire State Building. And if you believe other people gonna come along and help you crumble that empire, I ain't told no lie on this dude. I ain't said nothing on this dude that will incriminate anything that he did. Some of the stuff that I know, and I said it was hearsay, and that was about Usher. I heard it just like Suge heard it. I heard it like everybody else heard it, and didn't want to say nothing about it.
Now, remember I told y'all the girl put Usher in that lawsuit? Now, I told y'all that girl from Danny Kane, Don Richards, she put Usher in the lawsuit 4 days ago. She said, and it just crazy, Gene Deal brought up Usher's name yesterday because that girl claimed in the lawsuit, and remember, she's a part of the investigation as far as being a witness for the feds. They brought her name up in the federal indictment in the hearing 2 days yesterday, the day before yesterday. In the bail hearing, they brought up Dawn Richards' name in her lawsuit, and she's the one who said that Usher, Neo, Jimmy Iovine was witnesses to these beatings that they claimed that Puff was giving Cassie and stuff like that. So she put Usher's name in there. I told you. So Gene Deal is saying, look, I'm only telling you what they've been telling me.
1997, at the big job, I was working for Puff, and I still went on a motherfucking MTV and VH1 and told them the story. Because I didn't need them. They needed me. They needed what I represented, and the dudes in the streets that backed me, that wouldn't be extorting them, that wouldn't be doing the shit that other people was getting at them. They wouldn't get at them like that because Big Gene is a part of them. Big Gene is a part of Black Hands. Big Gene is a part of Slick and the Family. It's some shit that y'all would never understand, and I don't really have to explain to y'all. But it makes good for a good time and a good story. It makes good for me having 3,000 or 4,000 people in this fucking chat, and we talking, and y'all communicating amongst each other.
Man,
I don't want to catch all the flack. I need y'all to do me a favor.
So Gene, basically, he was just saying that's why everybody was trying to go in on him. Now, if you guys who just came in here don't know what's going on, man, basically, a new witness has come forward to the press. This new witness went to the press. He claimed that he was at these parties. he claims that he was a drug dealer. And that's crazy. People implicating themselves because they know they on tape. So to me, it's like, yo, I know I'm on tape. The feds probably got the tapes. I got to come forward now and just, try to become a witness before they try to put me in the case. So anyways, this new guy, witness comes forward, says he was a drug dealer, and he claims that he was dealing to Diddy, at these parties. And he claims that he saw, two famous rappers, having relations. And he said he instantly lost respect for them as soon as he saw that. And he said that he got the hell up out of there, man. And so he's coming forth now, as a witness to this case. Now, he said again, he says, as you guys see, famous people, I guess he said you would not think would be hooking up rappers. That was the part that shocked me, is what he told the newspaper. He says, I won't say names, but there were rappers that I immediately lost respect for and could not take seriously ever again. It says that Peddler added that many people at the party, which also included a mix of female rappers and hookers, were already high on blank and blank. Now, he did say, and I have to note this, and this is where they're going to take his story credible, because he could have said, yeah, I saw Diddy doing it too, but he didn't put that on there. He said that, when I got the F out of there, that's when I got the F out of there, is what he said. He said he didn't see Diddy partake in any, activity at the event. Then it goes on to say that, Diddy's 4,500 square foot East Hampton mansion was the venue for his annual celebrity-studded white parties, attended by many of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. In this article, right, and I didn't put these pictures on here, and I'm not going to say the names. You guys can say them names yourselves. It says, however, there is no suggestion that any of those celebrities were present on the night that this witness, said that he was there and witnessed at that party. So, and it was more names. I didn't put it up on here on the screen, but in the article, it actually they put up different photos of these different parties, all white parties that Diddy was having, and all these celebrities, man. And I mean, everybody was rocking with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's quiet. Everybody was at those parties rocking with Diddy. Bro, when I saw those pictures, and they actually put the pictures in the articles, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can go check it out. But they actually put the pictures in, and I had to kind of change this picture right here that y'all see on y'all screen on the left side. I had to change it so that you guys didn't see the core of this video, of that picture right there. Now that picture, they have that picture on the left-hand side of your screen right there, featured in this article. Now, this picture right here, now listen, this is again, you could have stuff that's consensual, that's non-consensual. They're coming after the stuff, I think they're trying to say this, that the things that they're coming after was non-consensual, right? Because in this picture, it looked like that the stuff was consensual that they were doing at the parties. So all the pictures that they have up in the article, because they have a big picture right here, and Diddy is pouring champagne on the chicks that ain't got nothing on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Like, the chicks ain't got nothing on, two chicks hugging each other, and Diddy's pouring champagne all over them, all over their head, all over their body, and whatever. The only thing they got on is the bottom part. And so they got all these pictures, and then they got all these pictures with all the celebrities at Diddy at these parties. So that's why I told you guys, a lot of people just quiet on this shit, man. A lot of people ain't saying nothing. A lot of people falling back because nobody knows who on them tapes. So that's why I told you guys, when the feds come talking to people, people are turning into being informants now. Because, bro, the feds put you in as a codee, you done. If you're not willing to cooperate, and they have you on the tape, for example, like this dealer right here, and you guys can go check it out, like this dealer right here. This dealer, let's say they have him, he might be on tape. If they say that what they really say is true, that Diddy had videotapes in all his rooms and all these things, bro, it's over with. If you was a dude dealing to Diddy and he got you on videotape and the feds got the tapes, you ain't got no choice but to come in and say, hey, look, man, I was a dealer. I was dealing with Diddy. I did it wrong. but you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to give you information you need. That's what dudes is doing. So that's why I think this dude came out to get on top of this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you guys what it is, man. I think that you have to be careful because everybody getting low on this. Because now that the tapes is out and that the feds say they still got stuff, and I'm gonna tell you, like, I think names is gonna come out during the trial, but I don't think the trial is gonna happen no time soon. I know Diddy's lawyer said he wants a speedy trial, but I don't think that the feds are gonna make a speedy trial. The reason why I don't think the feds gonna make a speedy trial is because they're gonna want to bring forth more charges, more witnesses, flip more people, and now all of a sudden you got people going to the newspaper now. This dude is claiming to be a drug dealer, going to the newspaper. He's claiming to be a drug dealer, y'all, that's going to the newspaper, admitting a crime. He's admitting that he dealt to Diddy. Look at this. He said the dealer said Diddy opened the door to his former Hamptons mansion in nothing but a robe and brought him through a back bedroom to make the blank deal. Once you say that, you've implicated yourself in a crime. You implicated yourself in a crime once you say that. So if people know, okay, they already got me on video probably committing this crime, man, you're probably going to have people calling the feds like, yo, I want to come forward as a witness. You know, I was here, blah, 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 to get ahead of this shit. So that's what I think is going on. When they say they got all those witnesses and people say, oh, man, well, how can they make the case of this, that, and the third? Man, y'all don't know who talking to the feds. It's people probably trying to save their ass right now. Y'all see people, they saying people out here quitting their jobs all of a sudden and things like that. Bro, I'm just trying to tell you, man, a lot of these mofos gonna get low. Especially if they feel like, damn, I might have been on tape. I ain't even know it. So again, man, it's the tapes, bro. I'm telling y'all, the tapes, the witnesses, everybody keep talking about, oh, just Cassie. It ain't just Cassie. These people got witnesses that's flipping, that's saying that, look, I was a part of a criminal. That's sort of like I told you guys. If you a mobster and you an underboss to a mobster and the feds say, look, we're going to cut your time, but we ain't going to give you no time if you testify and give us the big dog. Bro, a lot of them people going to flip. They're not finna do it. They're not finna try and do all those years. They may flip and get, 10 years or 11 years versus life. You know what I'm saying? That I told you guys, that boy who was with Puff, they caught at the getting on the plane. I told y'all this 2 months ago when they flipped that boy. That boy got caught with the stuff on him. He got caught with the yayo on him. I told you guys that. He instantly flipped and took a plea deal, and they said he didn't get no prison time. You think his parents was gonna let him do that? That boy went to Syracuse University and played basketball, man. You think his mama and daddy from French Lick, Indiana was gonna sit up there and let that boy take that charge? Man, hell no. They gonna say, hey, man, you gonna tell everything you know, and you gonna bring your ass home right now. And you see that boy flip immediately. No, they said the Fed said no time, and he took a plea bargain. He gave information. I told y'all that boy was gonna flip. Ain't no way you looked at that boy and told me that boy was gonna stand tall. And if you puff, that's your fault. You got that type of dude working with you in your inner circle, thinking you can trust him. And so again, man, I'm just trying to tell you what it is, man. To the person in the comment section who says, ticket, letting them silence you, say, don't say names. Sir, I can't say names because I wasn't there, sir. See, I'm not irresponsible like a lot of you, sir. I'm talking to you, Mr. Marcus Johnson, in the comment section. I'm not irresponsible like you. I'm not just going to come on here and say people's names and I wasn't there. I'm only telling you what the people who claim they was there is saying, and I'm still not putting the names on it because that's not right to put somebody's name on it if you wasn't there and participating in that activity. That's not right. Right? That's not journalistic integrity, sir. Right? See, a broke dude would say something like that. A broke dude can run around here and say anything. They can say, yeah, man, this one, that one, that one. But if you actually got something to lose, you're going to walk around here with some journalistic integrity, sir. Broke people run around here saying stupidity. Oh, yeah, man, I heard that he was over there, she was over there. They ain't got nothing to take from you. You don't own nothing. You don't have nothing. When you have evidence, meaning When they present the evidence and show that these people was there, that they saying that they're alleging. See, and that's why the girl got sued on YouTube by Cardi B. Girl was doing all that talking. And then when Cardi B came with that lawsuit doing all that crime. Right? That's what I'm saying. So you learn the game. Learn the game. You can't just go out here saying stuff about people. Now, these people that are putting them other celebrities into lawsuits, it should tell you something them other celebrities ain't suing them. It should tell you something that those other celebrities are not suing them. How you gonna put somebody else's name in a lawsuit? I want y'all to think about this. How you gonna put these celebrities' names in these lawsuits and they're not suing you for defamation of character? Because I'm telling you something, you lie on me, I'm suing your ass. Period. So all those celebrities that's in those lawsuits that are suing those individual people for defamation of character, yeah, I'm gonna look at them strange. I'm gonna say, hold on, man, what's going on with you? Because why would you allow these people to make these claims about you that's not true? Again, so if you read the quote, sir, so that's why you always got to be careful, because read the quote. Read the quote of what the guy, the witness said. He said, look what he said. He said, I won't say names, end quote. So how the hell I'm going to say names if the dude that was there at the party won't say names himself? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, sir. Oh, Ticket Man, you saying blank, 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 because he ain't saying no names, man. Well, what you want me to start making up names and saying, yeah, man, I think it was this one. I think it was that one. You got them ratchet ass people on YouTube doing that. Slandering people's names. They don't even know if it got anything to do with this stuff or not. Now, some people who claim they were there and they're saying names. If ain't nobody coming and suing them or something like that, hey, man, well, guess what? Now people going to be more inclined to believe it. But that's not what I do. The man said, I won't say names, but there were rappers that I immediately lost respect for and could not take seriously ever again. Right? And he said that there was a mix of female rappers and hookers at the party. That's what he said. And that right there, that second word, hookers, that's what's going to make the Fed's case. Because remember, Diddy's lawyers is saying that all these parties and stuff like that Diddy had and these freak-offs, they were consensual. They weren't things that was paid for. They weren't hookers. They weren't any of this stuff. That's what Diddy's lawyers are saying. But this guy right here in his quote, he says that it was hookers that was there. See, that's where they're going to try to get this dude. Y'all got to read words and know how to put language together and what people say. Right? He didn't say, there was a bunch of chicks there. Right? He didn't say that. He's saying that there were hookers there. Now, you go look up the definition of hookers in the dictionary. You go look it up. And tell me what you see. Right? Tell me what you see. And I'm just telling y'all what's up. You can get mad at me all you want. Right? So again, it's right here all up in the articles, man. All you got to do is go. And like I said, in that article right there, in the New York Post article, they actually put up a lot of pictures from the parties. Now, they didn't put up the first picture they put up, the big picture, like I told y'all. That was the most revealing. I had to cut that one out. I couldn't really put that one up there. That was I couldn't do that on YouTube. But the two shorties was hugging each other. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, CJ Got Sense says, is it possible this is a fake story? No picture, no name, just to make the man look worse. We fall for anything with these stories. Have seen no evidence, and Cassie not a part of the case. First of all, you sound utterly stupid, sir. Appreciate you for your donation, but I'm going to destroy your whole sentence right there. Your name is CJ Got Sense. Your name should be CJ Ain't Got No Damn Sense. Now, let me tell you why. Let me start from the last and go to the first. First of all, let me say this to you. You said Cassie's not a part of this case. You damn fool. Cassie's the main part of this case. That's why they brought up her video constantly in the indictment. Man, the hell is wrong with you? The hell is wrong with you, man? What's wrong with people, man? What's wrong with people, man? You said Cassie's not a part of the case. What the hell is wrong with you, brother? She's the star in the case. What's wrong with people, man? A lack of knowledge and understanding has destroyed my people. What's wrong with you, man? Read the indictment. She's the main part of the case. What's wrong with you, brother? Y'all dudes, y'all easy to beat. They've been talking about the video. The video is a big part of the evidence, too. That's all they've been talking about. Bail hearing. Indictment. What's wrong with you? We have seen no evidence. What the hell is you talking about? They already showed you illegal guns. They've already stated that they have confiscated drugs and video evidence. The feds have won 99.2% of their cases. What you think they playing? You think they coming in the courtroom? Hey, man, we just joking, man. Punked. We just joking, dog. Punked. We ain't got nothing, man. Judge, we just wasting everybody's time and money, man. We ain't got nothing, man. You think that? You really think that? What the hell is wrong with this dude? What's wrong with him? No picture, no name. Are you crazy? They just named Don Richard 2 days ago in the courtroom. Let me find it. In the actual court transcripts. What the hell is you talking about? They just named Don Richard, who filed the lawsuit against Diddy and put her name on it. Let me find her name. Something wrong with these people. Right there. This is why I love cooking dudes like this. 3 the hard way. No common sense whatsoever. That's the exact, right there on your screen, is the exact quotes and statements from the bail hearing. The prosecution, I'll go over the cases. The judge says that's not necessary. I'm familiar with those cases. The prosecution, a recent civil suit. Last week, Don Richard filed a civil suit. What are you talking about? No names. They naming names in the goddamn courtroom. The hell is wrong with these people, man? Cut it out, man. The delusion going on. A stupidity, man. You think the entire hip-hop world have shut their mouth for no reason? You see 1 or 2 people speaking. That's it. How many of them people you see in them pictures at them parties? They ain't said a damn word. Ain't none of them said a word. Why is that? What's wrong with people, man? The feds have a 99.9% Damn it, that's better than goddamn Steph Curry at the free throw line. Conviction rate. What is these people talking about? What is going on with our world? With our mindset? Comprehension. This man sitting up here talking about, oh, ain't no names. And Cassie ain't got nothing to do with it. Cassie is the main piece. I told you guys from the day Cassie dropped that lawsuit that it was over. When Diddy settled out, 24 hours later, it was over. Let's just be honest about the whole situation. Diddy's pride destroyed him. Why is that? Because if Diddy would have just paid Cassie, none of the other lawsuits would have came out. When I told y'all on the day the lawsuit came out, go back and listen to my video. I said he's done. 24 hours later, he settled out, and people was like, he settled in 24 hours? Man, that was like a line full of people just, oh, okay, oh, damn. He giving it like that now? Oh, I'm coming forward with my story now. All kind of people who would have been afraid to go up against that machine. Once they saw that in 24 hours, this man folded like that, everybody lined up with the lawsuits. And that's what triggered the feds to come in and say, you know what, let's investigate because they're talking about criminal activity here. That's when you go get witnesses. That's when you do investigations. That's when you get information. And when you have enough witnesses, testimony, information, you take that to a judge to go get a search warrant to search his premises, right? Because when Cassie and these people are living with you and now they're interviewed by the feds, they giving the feds the whole layout of your home. Diddy keeps this here. He keeps that there. He got guns in the closet, drugs over here, this over there. You will find this if you go in this part of the home. They probably gave him layouts of his whole home. So the feds take that to a judge, all that information, and get signed off on a warrant to go get the evidence. Oh, he got the tapes in the house, in this safe here. So when they go in, then they go in and get the evidence. Then when they get the evidence, they take that evidence back to another judge. And that's whenever you have enough evidence to convict, not to charge, to convict, is how the feds work. That's why I say people don't have no brains, I swear to God. Why y'all think the feds got a 99% conviction rate? Because they're not bringing forth a case unless they know they can convict, which is how you know it's shit on them tapes. You know it's stuff on them tapes. Because in order for them to push this case against P. Diddy, with that much money, that much power, that many people around him, they had to have evidence. So this is what we talking about. Excuse me, sir. You said this man who's speaking about being a drug dealer, what's his name? You're not going to know all of the witnesses' names. Let me explain this to you, CJ Got Sense. And I swear, you need to change your name to CJ Ain't Got No Sense. I'm going to break this down to you real quick, brother, because I got love for you, brother. I don't want to see my people have just not used their minds. I want to explain something to you, brother. The feds is not finna tell you all their witnesses. Why? Because what did they just say in the bail hearing? They just accused Diddy of witness tampering, sir. So if I'm accusing Diddy of witness tampering, why in the blue hell would I want you to know who more of my witnesses are? I want to surprise you in court so you don't have a chance to put up a defense. I don't have to give you a list of all my witnesses. Now, when we go to court and you find out who my witnesses are, you have a chance to cross-examine them then. What are you talking about? So all the witnesses, people's names are not going to be named until they go to trial. That's what you call confidential informants, sir. That's how a lot of cases are made. It's to protect the identity of these people so they're not offed. I swear I don't understand how people don't understand common sense things. This stuff is common sense, sir. This ain't even hard. Shout out to Michael Riddick with the donation. He says adults willingly participated in their own abuse for the dollar bill, including Cassie. And check it out. Here's what they're going to say. Did you read the indictment already when they was in the jury? They said they had proof that Diddy and them was slamming chicks' heads up against the car door. That's what they said in the bail hearing. They brought out some of the evidence in the bail hearing just so that the judge would be convinced not to give Diddy bail. Go back to the bail hearing. Right? So when you say that adults willingly participated in abuse, in their own abuse, that's not true. Because if that was true, first of all, how can you willingly participate in your own abuse? I think you can willingly participate in activity of, sex and things like that. But how the hell can I willingly participate and get my ass whooped? Well, I'm just giving you my head to pound it in the door. What are you talking about, dog? Come on, brother. That makes no sense whatsoever, brother. CJ Got No Sense says Cassie had a civil case sheeted. Bro, my man, Cassie is in the indictment, sir. Cassie is the main reason for this indictment. I don't understand what you don't think about that. You keep talking about the civil case. The civil case turns criminal when there are crimes that are alleged to be committed in the civil case. What's wrong with you, sir? That's why this thing turned criminal. Once Cassie filed her civil case, and in the civil case, she made allegations of criminal activity. That's when the feds can get involved, man. The hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you, brother? Don't you know that? Don't you know that the non-disclosure agreement means nothing when it comes to a criminal activity case? And you said the drug dealer talking, what's his name? They're not all going to say their names. That's why they're called confidential informants. What's wrong with these people, bro? I swear these people do not know law. You need to subscribe to the Law and Crime channel, to the Crime channel, all this, and watch all of these different investigations and how the feds work, bro. You think if the feds told everybody they witnesses, they have witnesses out here getting knocked off every week. They're not gonna sit out here and, hey, so yeah, this is the witness right here. His name is blah, blah, blah. No, they're not gonna tell you that before the trial. That's why they call them confidential informants. Sometimes, sir, let me break this down to you because I know you don't understand. I make you understand this. Sometimes you have informants who are confidential informants whose identity never is revealed throughout the entire case because they have agreed to come on as confidential informants. That means that the information that they gave the feds was deemed enough information, right, by the feds, right, to be credible to use in that trial, even though their identity won't be revealed for their safety. That's why, sir, CJ Got Sense, some people that file lawsuits against celebrities file them under the name Jane Doe or John Doe, so people don't know their actual identity, sir. How the hell don't people know the law? This is why we got so many people in prison right now. People don't even know the law. It's a damn shame. It's a shame. These people don't even know the law. I don't understand this. How you don't know the law? This is the type of foolishness we got going on, y'all. This case is easy to make. It's going to be made off of snitches. You're not going to tell me they're probably going to get, by the time the trial starts, they're going to have like 100 witnesses. And all of them people were not witnesses. A lot of them people were co-conspirators. But they flipped. All to help give testimony to bring down Diddy. We should have well over 3,000 likes for this cooking I'm giving this morning. He's definitely going down. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. Shout out to 3 people Ryan in the Cash App the donation. They said, when the final ball speaks, I'll listen. Do you? It's crazy. I don't understand what's going on with these people. Shout out to my boy 3 people Ryan for that, man. It just don't make no sense to me, man. That people not using their mind, man. Why y'all think they allegedly got him on watch now? Why you think that? Why you think that they reportedly have P. Diddy on watch right now for his life while he's behind bars? Why? You think that's just because of that? No. You don't think people want him up out of here? What you think? You got all that stuff on you? You don't know what is going on. You don't know if Diddy was smart enough to say, hey, look, if something happened to me, release all of this. See, that's why people got to walk with kid gloves in this situation. Because Diddy could have gave it to anybody, any trusted person, and said, if anything happened to me, release all of this. See, that's why everybody gonna be quiet. Right? Everybody gonna be quiet, sir. Everybody gonna be quiet. Because I'm telling y'all this. Diddy ain't that damn stupid. I'm telling y'all, I don't think he had all those tapes in out. I believe somebody else in possession of those tapes that we don't know. Some of those copies. That's what I believe. I believe somebody else that we don't know have possession of those of other copies of very more important tapes. And if you're Diddy, if you're that smart, you had that as collateral. And I ain't talking about no penny ante musicians or nothing like that. I'm talking about big dogs on them tapes. Right? I'm talking about, I'm going up, like I said, I don't think people really understand how deep this shit is, bro. And to the person who said Diddy ain't that smart, that's not true. He didn't get to be damn near a billionaire for no reason, being stupid. So that's not true. You never underestimate no man. The only thing Diddy didn't do that was smart in the whole situation. First of all, Diddy didn't do smart was you shouldn't even never put yourself in that situation. But he should have paid Cassie. If he would have paid Cassie, none of this stuff would have ever happened right now. Straight up. And I'm just telling you guys this. I don't think you guys don't want to understand. And again, the article, you guys, all y'all got to do is go online. That's the article right there, man. It's good. They put all them pictures up, man. I ain't put them pictures on my channel like that of all them other people that they had in those pictures. But I'm going to tell y'all something. They had a lot of people in them pictures at them parties with Diddy, man. A lot of people, bro. They put in that article with them pictures with Diddy, bro. A lot of people, bro. I don't seen Diddy with former presidents. I don't seen Diddy with former politicians. I don't seen Diddy with the top actors, actresses, rappers, everybody, athletes. All them people was in them pictures. Now, to the extent of where they went in those parties, nobody knows. Only the tapes know. And them. Well, why y'all think everybody's being quiet on this? Why do you guys think that everybody is quiet? Think about this. Only 2 people have said something pretty much. A comedian and 1 rapper. That's it. Everybody else been quiet. Across the board. Silence. They listening now. It's what, 3,300 people in here? They listening now. They know what's up, man. Everybody know that. Look, man, I can't say nothing, dog. Got to stick to the code. You understand? Some people ain't. Some people go get low, stick to the code, and hope the feds don't come get them. Some people willingly going to step forward and give forth information so that they aren't added to the investigation as a co-defendant. The thing is that when the trial starts is when all this stuff is going to come out. And I'm telling you guys, I'm going to say it again. I don't think this trial is starting for another 2 or 3 years. I think the feds are going to hold off because I think the feds want to get more charges. I think the feds want to make this the biggest case ever. I think they want to bring in more charges, more people. That's what I think. I'll be honest with y'all. That's what I think. And I think that Diddy, the only way Diddy is going to be able to see the light of day again in his life, he's going to have to take a plea. Why y'all think they denied Diddy bail? Why y'all listen? They want Diddy to sit in that rotten, stinking jail and think about this shit for 3 years. Now, do Diddy come back to them and say, "Man, I can't take this no more"? Somebody try to call me during the show, man. People always try to call somebody during the show. Why you always trying to call me during the show? Motherfuckers see you doing the show and try and call you during the show. What type of time is that? What type of time is that? Shout out to this brother right here. Shout out to this boy right here, Leroy Cobbs. He says, salute to him, man. He says he will save millions in legal fees and have punitive damages. Punitive damages will be capped. Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing. But it depends on, do they want a plea? That's what it's going to depend on. Do they want a plea? Do they want a plea? You know what I mean? That's what it's going to depend on. Does the feds want to offer a plea? But that depends on if the feds really want the biggest of the biggest. And that depends. And listen, right now the feds say no, but maybe as their investigation goes along and they discover, oh, maybe we might be able to get more. Maybe they come back to the table. You know what I'm saying? As that investigation goes along. You know what I'm saying? And so Diddy's lawyers want to go to trial now. They want a speedy trial. They want to get, because I don't think they really want, they want to get this now in the court. And listen, I told you guys the other day, they're going to come after Cassie. I don't care what nobody say, bro. They're going to make Cassie seem like she was down with a lot of this shit. Right? And a lot of y'all ladies might be upset about that, but it might be upset about what you see. But I told you, I don't believe Cassie is as innocent. I don't believe her. I don't believe she was as innocent. I don't agree. And I totally think that Diddy is the scum of the living earth for what he did to her. You shouldn't put your hands on a woman like that, man. What he did, man, I can't never respect no dude like that. But do I think that Cassie was a part of the play and she knew what they was participating in and doing? Yes. I don't think Cassie is an innocent person who was taken advantage of and used and all. I think Cassie had her own motives. That's just my personal thought. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. And then I believe that once Cassie seen that Diddy was, rolling with other chicks and stuff like that, I believe she got upset. You know what I'm saying? I believe she was, with other guys as well. You feel me? I do believe the fact that I think they had a toxic relationship. That's what I believe between those two. I believe they had a toxic relationship. I believe they had a lot of little freaky stuff going on between themselves. And I think that when they get to the court, when that lawyer starts showing text messages and stuff like that, I think that it's gonna get real. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna get real funky in that courtroom, bro. People gonna be looking at Cassie a whole different way, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to test the waters, then come. That's what I think, man. Listen, man, I told you I don't put nothing past nobody, man. You know what I mean? But that doesn't excuse, because see, I told you guys where they're gonna get Diddy though. This where they're gonna get Diddy. Because you have people who said no at certain time. And let me say this again. I want to make this clear to everybody that's watching this video. Because I need y'all to understand something. Fellas, if you're married to a woman, let me say this to y'all right now. If you're married to a woman, fellas, right? I want y'all to think about what I'm saying right now. Think about what I'm saying. If you're married to your wife and your wife says that we can have relations tonight, baby, right? But then 3 nights later, she say, "No, I don't want to do it," and you force her to do it, they're gonna charge you with a crime and she reports you. Let me repeat. I don't think people understand that. Let me repeat myself again. I need to repeat myself again because people don't understand this. This is the part where they're gonna try to get a guy like Diddy. He wasn't married to Cassie, but I'm trying to hammer home a point to y'all. You could be married to a woman, right? Y'all could have sex one night and she love it. I'm cool, whatever. Next week, if she say, "No, I don't want to do nothing with you tonight. I don't want nothing," and you force your way, she can call the cops and have you locked up for a crime. That's how it goes. So what they're going to try to say, I'm telling you right now, what the prosecution is going to do. They're going to say there were times that she didn't want to do it and he forced. And that right there is where they're going to try to get him. I'm telling y'all this. They're going to say, "Oh, they're right. There were times she was cool with it, she was down with it, but then there were times she did not want to do it and she outright refused and she was forced." That's what they're going to say. And right there is where the crime is going to be committed. And I'm telling y'all this. And I know that people look at that, they're going to say, "Man, damn, dog. I ain't think of it like that, Ticket." See what I'm saying? But that is how they operate on the law. That's what people don't understand. I don't know why people don't understand that. And y'all smash the like button and subscribe if y'all not subscribed to the channel. But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all this. I think people got to open their eyes and see this stuff that's going on, man. Because if you don't know the law, they'll lock your ass up. A lot of these people don't know the law. So they get locked up off shit that they don't know. They think, "Oh, because I'm married, that's mine, period. It don't matter what you say, that's mine." You know what I'm saying? That's not how the law goes. And that's why a woman can use that against you if you cross that line. That's how the law works. See what I'm saying? And that's why I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna do. They're definitely gonna say, "Hey, you know what? Sometimes she was cool, but that doesn't mean that she was always willing." And all they have to do is prove one time. Think about this. Out of all the freak offs, all they have to do is prove one time. One time that she was not in agreement or that she refused or rejected. All they have to do is present that evidence and it's over with for Diddy. Because now they can prove that she was forced and or coerced. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling people, like, use y'all mind. Use y'all mind. And so do I think they're going to prove that? Yes, I do. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I think they're going to prove that in court. I think that the prosecution is going to prove that. And I think that is what's going to be going to get Diddy out of here. That, along with all the other witnesses they're going to have. People who was committing crimes, but flipped and turned into witnesses. Bro, they got way too many witnesses, man. Everybody, all them people ain't going to be lying, bro. You think all them people going to risk going up on the stand? And let me tell y'all something. When you lie to the feds, you putting yourself in you ain't lying to the feds. This is one thing I need y'all to understand. You get up there on the stand and lie to the feds, they're going to lock your ass up. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all this stuff. I don't think people really understand, man. You guys need to read more, apply yourself more, and understand more information, man. That's why I'm going to start on my channel. I'm going to start covering a lot more of these cases. I'm going to be covering the Young Dolph case starting on Monday. I'm going to start covering, because I don't think people know that part about me, is that I'm deep into this type of stuff, like just studying legals and studying cases and things like this. And that's very important, man, that you know the law, man. Because if you don't know the law, how you going to move if you don't know the law? So again, I'm just trying to tell y'all that's what it is. So all you dudes that's married that think that you just got ownership of the thing, the way the law makes it, you really don't. If she goes and reports you and says that you did this against her will, see? And people will say, oh man, that's messed up, man. You did that to your husband, man. That stuff happen all the time. Trying to tell y'all this. So when you got criminals, people who are admitting, this guy in the article is admitting that he is a criminal. He's admitting that he is a drug dealer. But in order to wipe out his wrongdoing, he's willing to flip and give them somebody bigger. That's what all these people are doing. Because they don't want to be added to a part of the indictment. So that's the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, the thing the thing I'm watching is does Diddy do the feds come to Diddy in the next 3 or 4 months, because they're gonna come with more charges? Do they come to Diddy with a plea? And if they come to him with a plea, that means that it's somebody else that they want that's more powerful than Puff. That's the only way I see them coming to Puff with a plea. Because once you get to the top of the food chain, nobody else will go up. So the only way they get to Puff is with a plea is 2 ways. I say this. I think the only way they go to Puff with a plea after all of this stuff is because he's fighting it right now. I think that if they have somebody bigger, or if the court sees sympathy upon Puff and says, you know what, we'll let you cop out to these charges. We'll cop out to all these charges and take this time right here. Boom. I don't see him doing that, bro. I think they want to make an example. I agree with my boy Turon was saying. I think they want to make an example, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so again, and I heard a lot of people say, and let me say this before I leave. Some people saying, well, Ticket, why they ain't going on? Guys, like, why they ain't coming up? Bro, listen, these other dudes is paying these chicks. That's why them chicks ain't saying nothing. There ain't nothing to say if you getting your bread. Oh man, they only coming after the brother. That's not true. The brother's the one that's not paying and keeping them chicks in line. That's the truth. Them other dudes, they paying. They got their chicks and they ain't saying nothing. See what I'm saying? Period. You know, chick come to them talking about they want a settlement. Yeah, I need us to settle for these accusations I'm gonna put out against you in this lawsuit. So you might as well go ahead and settle. All right, boom, let's settle right now. Boom. That never sees the light of day. That's why you don't get no accusations against them in a whole group. You might have one accusation that gets through, but they can fight and deny that one accusation. What they can't fight and deny is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different lawsuits, accusations of criminal activity. Now it adds up. You know what I'm saying?
To the girl, Natasha Reacts. Let me answer your question because I want to talk about that real quick too. You said Sean took money from Diddy, invited him to Bailey's. Now you talking crap. Well, maybe Sean wanted to get reparations for the time he spent in prison. Now, I look at Sean's situation two different ways. First of all, Sean says that Diddy ruined his life, right? Well, first of all, I want to say this about the Sean situation. Diddy, the situation that happened with Diddy might have saved Sean's life, and I'm gonna tell you why. The path that Sean was going on, Sean may have never been alive today if that situation did happen to him. I'm not saying that I want him to go to prison and stuff like that, but sometimes some people who went to prison will tell you, man, that saved my life. That changed my entire life. Like, special. Like, if you look at Sean today, you would have never thought 20 years ago that's what Sean would be doing. You'd never thought Sean would be in the path of life of where he's going now. Him going to prison, him being able to read books, him being able to sit down. Because see, sometimes God will sit you down. He will sit your ass down. See what I'm saying? And say, you need to calm your ass down. You feel what I'm saying? Because you easily could have been up dead in shootout, period. All this stuff, right? But really now, if you look at it, and I'm going to say it again, if you look at it now, right? And I'm just telling you guys what it is. His life is taking a whole new direction. So when he says that, I kind of disagree with him. I understand that nobody wants to do 10 years in the Bing. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? But I think it changed his life for a whole different path. And now he's on a whole different path of helping the country, helping, people, something that he probably would have never been on. He would have stayed on the path he was on, which was guns and violence. You understand what I'm saying? Sean was rapping, I just want to move mad bricks. For all the days I never had ish, now I'm young, heartless, and rich. He was on that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't enough. You see what I'm saying? That's what Sean was rapping about. Tell me who wanna with us, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and I bang, and let your fucking brain hang, snitches. See, that's what he was rapping before. Now go look at what Sean's talking about now. You understand? So that's first and foremost, right? That's first and foremost, right? To the person, get a clue. He says he did it with dirty money. Who does anything in this world with clean money? The money you got in your pocket right now, get a clue, is dirty money. Whether you like it or not. The money you have in your pocket right now is dirty money. Whether you like it or not. It's a like it or not thing. Whether you like it or not. See, you say he did it with dirty money. The money you got in your pocket right now is dirty money. It's dirty money. So you got to get a clue, sir. The money you got in your pocket right now is dirty money. Ain't none of this money clean. None of it. It may be used in better ways for better purposes, but it's all dirty money. Think about this one thing, sir. Think about if we never had a money system in this world and everybody just worked for themselves, cropped, built, all this stuff. Now you wouldn't have classes of living, high class, lower class, middle class. The money is what make people. That's dirty within itself, that money can make you and put you at a certain level. That's dirt within itself. Think about that. You understand what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about if we had farmers farming and everybody ate for free. If we had people building cars and everybody drive for free. If everybody working but not getting paid for it, but you getting everything for free. Imagine if you could just walk in the grocery store and get your food for free. Think about that. So again, but as I said to you guys, man, I wanted to say, like, it was another comment that I wanted to say something about. I kind of skipped past it, but yeah, I was talking about the Sean thing real quick. But yeah, man, that changed Sean's life, in my opinion. But to be honest with you, Sean was saying this back then when he was in prison. Sean was saying that, that Diddy did him dirty and had a dude testify against him. That Diddy denied it. But Sean was saying that Diddy had people testifying against him to help get him convicted when he got off. He was only facing probation.
And so Sean looked at it like, man, I lost a whole decade of my life. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's two different ways. Two different ways, bro. Two different ways you could look at that. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like that saved Sean's life and changed him into a different person. That created him into being the man he is today, which is a humanitarian. You understand? A man of his people that's trying to really change his country. You know, and that's just the path that God wanted to put him on. Again, sometimes when you're doing bad, God will give you, man, listen, sometimes God will snatch your ass up out of here, and sometimes God will sit you down. It all depends on how he feels. Sometimes he'll call your name on home. Hey, come on up here with all that sinning. Now get up out of my face. Leave my presence. Or sometimes he'll give you another opportunity. Say, hey, you know what? You out here doing all this foolishness. I'm going to give you another opportunity at life. See? Sean was given another opportunity. He sat down, got up out of all the street beef and all that shit he was in while he was in prison, refocused himself, right? Boom. So again, you know what I mean? And to the person who says that Sean did dirty business with Diddy, all business pretty much is dirty business in this world. A lot of people doing dirty business, period. You know what I'm saying? How do you think that you get to the light? If you got to go through darkness to get to the light, man. See what I'm saying? You got to be willing to walk and talk with the killers, the drug dealers, all these other people. That doesn't mean you're participating in the activity they are. Right? And to the person who said all business isn't dirty, all business does have dirt on it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because nothing in this earth is perfect. No man on this earth is perfect. Nothing, no man, woman, boy, or girl walking on this earth is perfect. So if it's not perfect, then what is it? Got a little dirt on it. Feel me? You feel me? You got to get a clue before you talk to me, dog. You got to get a clue before you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all smash the like button, man. Share the video, like the video, man. Y'all definitely let me know what y'all think in that comment section, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep bringing this heat for y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to everybody who donated to the stream. If y'all want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, share the video, like the video. Let's get over 3,000 likes, man. Appreciate everybody that was tapped in. I'll be back later on today, man. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Holler back.